We are in Puerto Vallarta right now, one of the most beautiful places in the world. This is one of the largest bays in Mexico, and we are right in the center looking out to the sea. It's absolutely exquisite.
It's kind of where the land and the sea and the sky meet.
They call it the Zona Romantico, the Gold Coast of Puerto Vallarta. The other side of the bay is Nuevo Vallarta, and the very tip of the bay is Punta de Mita. So you're sort of centrally located in the area where everybody wants to be.
Just the town itself and the surrounding area, and it's a very unique place in Mexico, and it's really sort of a traveling connoisseur's place to come to.
It's in a community, you're living in the culture of, you could be in Greece, you could be in France, you can be in Italy. It's sort of your non-resort type living. You're actually living in the environment, living in the culture, living with the people.
I think what it was like when I first came here with my husband, Edward Paul Giddings, and this was such a simple little primitive village.
Ocho Cascadas is a resort that my father, Edward Giddings, the architect, developed in 1980. It was sort of the culmination of his artistic and architectural talents, and he built that alongside my mother, Patricia Giddings, who was the interior designer, and his partner.
He'd already designed Ocho in his mind. He knew what he wanted to create here, which was so fascinating. He wanted to build something that was open to the sea, open to the sky, and open to the jungle. We are in a jungle. This is a jungle, and if you look around you, it's so beautiful and so green, and he really didn't want to disturb that. He really wanted to build something that fit into the jungle. So his idea was, well, if I build a waterfall and I have it cascading down, and we bring a lot of foliage in, we'll feel as though we're part of the mountainside.
Ocho Cascadas means 8 waterfalls. My mother and father, dad was the architect, mother's did all the interior design work. And there's 9 villas cascading down the hillside here in Cochas Chinos. 8 of the pools, meaning the 8 cascades, all connect going down the hillside, starting from the penthouse to the lower level. So if you have 10 pools, there only can be 8 waterfalls.
It's an indoor-outdoor environment. You're living with the environment. You're living in the jungle. You're living with the sea. You're living with the sky. And Ed was so convinced that people would love this kind of atmosphere that they hadn't found anywhere, that of course we continued.
I guess the view of Ocho Cascadas is you're elevated above the ocean a few hundred yards or a few hundred meters. You have a wonderful view to the west. You obviously have your sunsets that are just spectacular and colorful, the lush jungles behind you. And just having a look to the south and to the north, you're just in the very inside of the Bahia de Banderas. So it gives you basically 180, 200 degree view of one of the most beautiful bays in Mexico.
We're continuing with his dream. We spent the last 2 years working on details, and I don't really know whether I should say bring it into the 21st century, because one thing our members have all said, please don't change it. We haven't changed it, but we have accelerated the beauty of it, and it's so lovely and so much part of my husband's dream that it's a thrill for me to be here with my sons and enjoy it and see it. And for our members that have been with us now 25, 30 years, it's so exciting, because what they say is, you brought it into the 21st century, but you haven't changed Ed Giddings' marvelous sculptural building.
It's been so successful, for the past 35 years. We didn't want to jeopardize that. We wanted to enhance. It was like taking a great piece of art and just tweaking it, just being able to put a little bit of twist into it. With all the upgrades, we're fortunate to be able to have the lot next door to Ocho Cascadas, which we built, created this beautiful lobby entrance area with the elevators that we didn't have in the past, which is a nice comfort for our existing members of the past and our new members. We basically changed everything. We didn't want it to be a paint and patch.
So it's a tremendous thrill for us to be here and to be able to celebrate going into this century with something so unique and special.
I mean, it really is a spectacular piece of art that has been, well, mentioned as an icon in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. This is really what it's all about. We can talk about the architecture, my father, my mother, the work that's been done, but really the most important thing for us in the family is that people are enjoying these experiences, family reunions, bringing their children, and the children start to bring their children. It becomes a legacy.
The members are really, they're the lifeblood of the resort. They're the ones that they've signed up for our vision and got behind our family and really are our extended family, because without them, it's, this doesn't exist. So we're thrilled that we're able to create something that people can cherish, and they can cherish with their families, they can create, or their friends, or their loved ones, and they create memories that, for us, it's very gratifying.
Our members are so excited. They feel very thrilled to be participating now in the new Ocho Cascadas, and yet still have the old Ocho Cascadas, which is such an important part to